This award. One is that it's award for humanitarian. That's it, humanitarian for 2020 with Sabin and Faith Gordon-Mazur. And the second thing that gives me great pleasure is our school had nothing to do with this. So she was actually selected by someone else. The other amazing thing is that someone else probably writes as long a speech as Faith does. So, let me read it. This was from Master Angel Salona. Sabin and Faith Gordon-Mazur was nominated for the World Tungsten Association Region 8 Community Service Humanitarian Award for 2020. This award is presented to someone for being an active World Tungsten Association Region 8 member, serving their community or humanity through their words and deeds. This nomination was made by Master Angel Salona, a person whom Faith inspired as a leader during their time together in a shared Master's candidate group. As a candidate alone, this process at the Master's Clinic is nerve-wracking and an anxiety-ridden one. In addition to managing her own role, Faith managed all 40+ candidates since she was the most senior rank of the group. She was the grace during the storm, in a memory-creating moment. Faith invited Angel over to share earbuds, listening to one of Angel's favorite songs, This Girl Is on Fire by Alicia Keys, just before their physical evaluation was set to begin. Outside of that leadership role, Faith has served her community both professionally and personally over the years. As a professional counselor, Faith regularly serves those seeking support to help strengthen their mental growth. During the difficult circumstances presented by COVID-19, Faith and other mental health professionals are the unsung heroes, helping all of us by being the grace during this storm, just as she was to Angel during the master testing process several years ago. Of course, there's more to the story. Faith continues to provide aid to her community in so many ways. On a personal level, she participates every year in 5Ks in memory of Black Belt Academy's own Master Rob Massaroni, which raises money for Just for the Kids Foundation in Ben Salem. The first event in 2007 was the very first time Faith ever participated in a running race. Now, whether she was running or not, that's a different story. She went on to participate in the Live Strong Challenge in memory of Master Michael DePietro. Michael was another student who came up through the ranks with us, and also participated several years in the race for hope for the National Brain Tumor Society in memory of Samantha Gonski. Faith is able to use her servant's heart to find the good and act on it during times of need. When her husband Tony was laid off, after 20 years on the job at Independence Blue Cross, they as a couple joined up with an organization, One Kind Act a Month, to help feed the homeless in Center City, and then even took it a step further by branching off on their own to provide this needed grace to those in their own neighborhood, bringing their niece and nephews along the way as well to hand out bagged lunches and water during the summer months. This decision helped put in perspective how helping others, even during one's own struggling time, can make the most challenging situations feel better. Brings tears in. As an involved aunt, Faith has been a school volunteer at PAX, volunteering with lunch duty, class trips, reading, and the school's annual blood drive. Since her oldest nephew Tyler was a kindergarten, so we're talking about 19 years now. Faith and Tony teamed up again during the pandemic to pack meals at Kids Against Hunger, Mana, and Philabundance, and they started doing blood donations with the American Red Cross every 2 months at this time of extreme need. Faith also organized the Thanksgiving food drives at Black Belt Academy for the last 4 years. She led the Toys for Tots drive in December of 2019 and coordinated the holiday greeting cards for veterans in 2020. Faith's participation in making monetary donations over the years include relief funds for Puerto Rico and Houston, Canine Companion, Multiple Sclerosis, American Heart Association, Leukemia, and the Lymphoma Society, St. Jude's for Children, and donations of toiletries to a women's shelter in Jamaica. That's why she don't have any money. And business attire for a woman returning to the workforce. Art supplies, puzzles, games to ECLA in Ben Salem. Purses and wallets to Acoma, Rites of Passage, and additional items of need to the Goodwill and Salvation Army. She also volunteered with the Get Out and Vote, unfortunately, initiatives for the past election. All this among even more additional acts of service. Please help me congratulate Sabbath Faith Gordon-Mazur on her receipt of the World Postal Association Region 8 Community Service Humanitarian Award.
I'm smiling, Dad. I'm smiling behind this mask. Take the mask off. Picture with the mask off.